So Carl will send you the roast video probably a little later.
Yes, I'm never going to leave this one down, I can tell you. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for waiting, because this is so important that we do this. What they call the installation ceremony, but I don't like that name. I prefer induction, because we are inducting people into our community, into our leadership. So welcome everybody to the induction ceremony for the incoming leaders of District 73 for 22-23. My, has this year flown by. As you probably know, I'm the most embarrassed district director ever of District 73. My name is Carl Hughes, and this event is important because we will officially induct these new leaders and pledge our support to them in the coming year. But first off, very important, let's thank our current district leaders for their service and hard work. Big rounds of applause for our current trio district leadership team and all the division directors and area directors that we have. We are grateful for their contribution over this past year and fulfilling their responsibilities to the best of their abilities. And they will continue to do so until June the 30th. So just because we've had our conference and we have new people coming in, we've still got a lot of work to do, and the transition as well. And it's been a difficult year, as we know. So it's a double thanks from my heart that you've really stuck around and made sure that you continued your leadership activities even during this difficult time. Now, I believe Richard Peck couldn't make it today. Is that correct? Richard Peck is not in the room? Absolutely. He's done so much for us over the conference because he's in guitar and there's been all sorts of different time frames going on there. He's had hardly any sleep, so we do thank him for his time that he's been able to commit to us. Now let's move on then to the official inductions of our district officers for 2022-23. And we're going to start off with our division directors, Emma, Ratnica, and Tracy. Now, are you here? Are you in the room, you three? Tracy is there. Fabulous. I can see you. Yes. Do we have Emma?
Yeah,
Emma? Yes, I can see Emma. And Ratnica? Speak out if you're there. No. Okay.
Ratnica was here.
He was here?
He was, but he's gone, I think.
Okay. So we have Emma and Tracy. Well, let's get on with it then. The division director role leads and supports the division through the supervision, motivation, and support of the area directors. They link and oversee the division success plans with area directors. Now, the following Toastmasters have been elected as division directors for 22-23. For Central Division, we have Emma Hiscock. For Eastern Division, we have Ratnica Balapanini. And for Metro Division, it's Tracy Gordon. Now, would you please unmute your mics, the three of you? Please unmute your mics. As division directors, will you commit to doing your best to support area directors and help the district fulfill its mission? Please respond with "I will."
I will.
I will.
We, as the district leaders here and also members of District 73, thank you for your commitment. A round of applause, everybody, for these three people. Thank you. Stepping up to division directors is fabulous. Now, we do have some spots available still. So for those remaining divisions, they will be appointed by the incoming district director, Namrita. If anybody out there is feeling up to it, it's going to be a fabulous year led by a fabulous team in this coming year. Please see me, send me an email if you're interested. Now let's move on to our district leadership team here. And for the people I'm going to be talking about, can you just make sure that you are unmuting your mics as we go along? Now, Sky is here. I can see Sky. Fabulous. Let's start off with our public relations manager. The public relations manager is responsible for coordinating the publicity efforts in the district, maintaining the lines of communication between us, the members, and the district leadership team, and raising awareness with the public. The incoming public relations manager for 2022-23 is Sky Bennett. And Sky is there with an open mic. Here we go. Sky, will you commit to doing your best to support your team and help the district fulfill its mission?
I will come.
Thank you, Sky. Thank you for commitment, and a round of applause again. Once we get that commitment, it's like a tattoo. It's there. So thank you, Sky. Now, Kachana. Is Kachana here?
Yes,
There
I
he
am.
is. I can see him. Yes, thank you. Next, we have our finance manager. Very important when it comes to the money. This role is tasked with fiscal oversight and management of the district. They help set up the budget, record, monitor, forecast, and evaluate the district's financial performance. They are responsible for the requisition, receipt, and disbursement of district funds. The incoming finance manager for 2022-23 is Kachana Siriwarden. Kachana, will you commit to doing your best to support your team and help the district fulfill its mission?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Kachana. A round of applause. Thank him for his commitment. Thank you for that. Now, next we go on to our administration manager. Now, this role commits to record, maintain, and distribute meeting minutes and accurate, timely records of district business. This includes meetings such as the District Executive Committee meeting and the District Council meetings. The incoming administration manager for 2022-23 is Heath Gillam. Heath, will you commit to doing your best to support your team and help the district fulfill its mission?
I will.
Thank you for that, Heath. We thank you for your commitment. Round of applause. Thank you. Now we go on to the next part of the district leadership team, which is the trio. And for the trio members, please unmute your mics. Now, the third highest ranking officer across the whole district, being South Australia, Victoria, and Tasmania, is the Club Growth Director. This role is responsible for all aspects of marketing, new club building, club retention within the district. This includes defining and creating an overall marketing strategy for the district and supporting challenged clubs. Jules Davey is the incoming Club Growth Director for 2022-23. Jules, do you accept the duties of the Office of the Club Growth Director and pledge to do your best to serve the district and fulfill its mission?
Yes, I will. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you for that, Jules, and round of applause for Jules' commitment. We then move on to the second highest ranking officer in the district, which is the Program Quality Director. This role is responsible for all aspects of education and training within the district. They support quality club programming, promoting the Distinguished Club Program, and planning, organizing, and executing the district conference. Kevin Broughton is the incoming Program Quality Director for 2022-23. Kevin, do you accept the duties of the Office of Program Quality Director and pledge to do your best to carry them out in accordance with the district mission?
I will. Thank you, Carl.
We thank you for your commitment, Kevin. A round of applause. And on our final role, the district director, which is the highest ranking officer in the district. The district director is responsible for directly overseeing the district's day-to-day operations, finances, and human resources. The role balances the importance of the member, which is so important, but also the governance of Toastmasters International. Namrita Anchan is the incoming district director for 2022-23. Namrita, as district director, you're responsible for conducting yourself in a way that embodies the Toastmasters values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence. As the district's chief executive officer, you lead members in fostering strong clubs, achieving their goals, and fulfilling the district and Toastmasters International missions. Will you accept these responsibilities?
I do accept.
Thank you for your commitment, Namrita. A round of applause from Namrita. And because Namrita is leading the whole team, I'm now going to pass it over to Namrita to say a few words to the members of District 73.
Thank you so much, Carl. First of all, a humble thank you to our district director, Carl Hughes. Carl, you have been a great mentor to me in my journey from me being the CGD and then to PQD and now to district director. I wouldn't have been able to come this far without your guidance in the way I did. So thank you for being there and listening through the challenges, giving genuine suggestions and advice. And I've always enjoyed our hour-long discussions on how we can resolve district issues at hand, and most of all, how we can take it forward to yet another level towards success. And I always used to be surprised how long the discussions used to go, because I never realized that we had been talking that long. And one big reason for that, I think, is that because I was constantly learning and so engaged in those talks. So thank you. I have learned a lot about myself over these past years, but most of all, I have learned a lot about all our team members, not about how they take on initiatives and always, have our back, but how dedicated they are towards Toastmasters, and moreover, how much they are willing to work through and action things for the district and Toastmasters members. Trust me, without much in return, which is such an exceptional trait to possess. I did mention this in my candidate showcase speech as well, that plant trees under whose shade you do not plan to sit, which is by all means, I think, is the exact definition of service. And Toastmasters not only encourages service, but it also encourages service with excellence. And I think our outgoing PQD team has portrayed the same, because of which I can proudly say that we did an exceptional job this year. I'm looking forward to the changeover dinner where we can celebrate this win together and appreciate and celebrate all our exceptional leaders, and also roast Carl about a lot of things. And I am thrilled and absolutely looking forward to working with the incoming new team of district leadership. I'm glad that we have our immediate team locked and loaded. That is, I'm going to leave it to Carl to announce. All the best, and I'm very sure we are set to ride our wave to success from here onwards. So thank you, and over to you, Carl.
Fabulous, thank you. A round of applause, everybody. Well done. I have full confidence in you, Namrita, and the team, and I believe it's going to be a great year. And I'm so excited to be still part of that and contributing to the district under your leadership. So well done. I now address all district officers. So all the inducted officers today, can you please open your mics again? Madam District Director and District 73 leaders for the program year 2022-23. Will you commit to working together as a team and doing your best to help each other to meet your common goals?
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
And can I hear the rest of the people, please?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Now, this is for all the members. Leaders do not operate in a vacuum. You, the members of this district, have chosen your leaders for the coming year. You've selected them to leadership positions and have a responsibility to support them just as they will support you. So I will ask now that everybody please open their mics. And will you please commit to help the district team be successful?
I will.
Yes.
will.
Yes.
Thank you, members of District 73. I thank you for your commitment, and the new leadership team thanks you for your commitment as well. Round of applause, everybody, for yourselves as well. Thank you. It's going to be a fabulous year. Now, that concludes the formal part of our induction ceremony for the incoming leaders of District 73. It also concludes the 2022 District 73 virtual conference, Ride Our Wave. But it's not quite over yet, because there's been some important people working behind the scenes that I think need to be drawn out into the light and say a few words. And the first person who's very important is our conference chair, who's really been driving a lot of this. So Heath, would you please come into the spotlight and say a few words for us? Welcome, Heath, everybody.
Thank you, Carl. It has been such a fantastic conference. I've enjoyed it. I'm busy doing all these things behind the scenes, but I get to see and chat with a few of the people, and it seems like everyone's having a bit of fun. So thank you, everyone, for coming along, getting engaged, and really enjoying the sessions. We had over 100 people at most of the contests, and then some of the other events like the dinner, we seem to have 30, 40, 50 people who are dressed up in a costume and really getting involved. That's one of the big things. People got involved, they came along, and they enjoyed them. That's what that makes me feel good at the end of the day, that I got to help out and make sure that other people had a nice time, got to enjoy, and really had a laugh and had a smile. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you for that, Heath. And also, Namrita, the conference comes under your portfolio as the Program Quality Director. Would you like to say a few final words as we come to the close of this conference?
Sure, Carl. Cannot say enough thank you, but definitely I feel a lot of gratitude towards everyone, all the members who have not only just organized this, not only the committee members, but also who have participated in this year's conference. The participation was just outstanding, and I think so that's a very big win. So thank you for all of that. Please pass on this message from the district conference committee team that everyone's just had a blast with the conference and everything went really smoothly, other than Carl being MIA, which is going to get roasted over the changeover dinner. But otherwise, we had a great time, and we want to thank all the District 73 members for that, because they did make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Namrita. And I'll just say some final words. Once again, I'd like to thank Richard E. Peck, immediate past international president for Toastmasters International, very busy man, and he came to quite a few sessions and even popped into the beach party last night. So we thank him for that. Once again, I thank Heath Gillam for being the conference chair for the Ride Our Wave conference this year. It's been fabulous. Little thing like COVID is not going to stop us. We're still going to have our conferences. I'd also like to thank the conference planning and implementation team, which was Namrita Anshin, Sue Pederick, Kevin Broughton, and Daryl O'Reilly as well. And a few other people were coming in and out to help along the way. Now, Sue Pederick has been the contest coordinator, which I know is absolutely crazy behind the scenes. And I know there's emails being thrown around all times of the middle of the night and things. So thank you, Sue, for that. Annette Jacobson did the art of work, that is actually the booklet for the conference. If you've gone through that yet, it is really, you should put that up on a frame. It's brilliant. So thank you for that, because I know that took a lot of time in getting all that together as well. Vince and Annette again, particularly for helping me out with the district council meeting that we had. That's always stressful and a huge amount of work. And those guys are my backbone. They really are. So I thank you for that. I also need to thank Kevin. Kevin, wave, give us a wave so we can see where you are on the screen. There you are. That background that you can see on the screen that everybody's got, that design was put together by Kevin. Now, not many people might have known that, so a huge round of applause, because I reckon it's a really good design. And he also did the moving one as well. It went off to TI to make sure that they were happy and it conformed with the standards, and they gave us the big ticket on that. So I really thank Kevin for putting that in, along with all the stress of going for a candidacy as well, to be able to do that. So thank you. I'd also like to thank all the people who have undertaken roles over these last three days for the sessions, the timers. Graham has been an absolute master when it came to the Zoom, making sure everything's going there. I don't know how he was keeping his concentration towards the end. So everybody who was timers, ushers, the counters, the judges, the contest chairs, it's been amazing. And of course, the contestants as well. We've seen some great entertainment, some great learning from really great speakers. And I'm sure Jodie, who's won the international, will go on to represent us really well. So fingers crossed there. And finally, probably the most important thing is I'd like to thank you, all the members who have attended the conference and come this far. So you've come to every single session. And I wish you all the best as you continue to ride your wave as a Toastmaster with District 73. So thank you, everyone. Round of applause. And that concludes the conference. So have a good evening, everyone. You can stay online for a little while if you want to have a bit of a chat, but we made it, another conference under our belt. Well done, everyone.
Yay!
Congratulations, everybody. What an amazing job.
And there's the results. That was just put up on the screen there. Excuse me, up on the screen there. You can see the placings of everybody. Jody did quite well. Barat, of course, did very well again. He's a great competitor. And we have a new placing there with Jackson Green, which was well done. I heard his evaluation. It was fabulous. Sorry, his table topic. It was fabulous. To come up with that on the spot and tell a story, I thought was really good. So well done to everyone. And you can speak now. It's no longer a contest. You can all speak.
Can I put out a quick reminder?